Relationships that haven't been tested cannot be trusted. And I can tell you right now, I don't have one real relationship that at some point we clashed. It's not until the crap hits the fan you don't agree anymore. Now you're going to find out what the relationship is made of. First of all, it is a gorgeous day, and I'm going to share something with you I've never really talked about. And it's about confrontation. Difficult conversations you have to have with people. And I've had to have a lot of those lately. It's those kind of conversations that you know you need to have, because we're talking about relationships, right? You know you need to have a conversation with somebody because maybe there's something that they did that's offending you or has offended you, or there's something that you need to talk about, but you know that the outcome of that conversation, depending on how they receive it, could mean that the relationship could go south, might end up in a skirmish. The conversation could go either way, and the relationship may get better and it may get worse as a result of the conversation. So I have a friend that kept talking about navigating difficult conversations, and I wasn't really sure what she was talking about, but now I totally get it. It's like some things are not going to go away on their own. You got to talk about it. And if you care enough about the relationship, then you're going to have to confront. You're going to have to talk about it. Somebody's got to step into it and talk about it. And here's something that I believe. Relationships that haven't been tested can't be trusted. See, you don't really know what you have in a relationship until you go through some fire, until you go through something, until there's an offense. Then you're going to find out what the relationship is really made of. You don't know what you have when all you do is agree. You and this person, whether it's a family member or whether it's a spouse or whether it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, if you just agree all the time, then you don't know what you have. It's not until the crap hits the fan you don't agree anymore, or something comes up that's offensive. Now you're going to find out what the relationship is made of. And I can tell you right now, I don't have one real relationship that at some point we clashed, and it was what we did at the point of that clash and how we handled it that would determine whether the relationship would continue and whether it would get better or whether it would get worse. You just don't know. Relationships that haven't been tested cannot be trusted. It's the same thing with marriage. Every marriage has to go through tests. I've been married 30 years, not because I'm such a good husband, because I'm not. I don't give myself a high grade as a husband or as a father. But what it does say is that I've endured a lot, and so has my wife, and so have my kids. It means there's been a lot of forgiveness, a lot of wounds. But I really look at the one thing that will put you over. It's looking at life from God's perspective and how he forgives you. And that will always help you to have some grace and mercy towards others. So I just wanted to drop that out there for somebody that you just may be in for a difficult conversation with somebody. I can give you a tip that will help you to be ready. Pray for them first. Pray about it first. Don't just rush in, because sometimes people are not ready. They're not ready to talk about something. They're not ready to confront themselves. They're not ready to confront the issue. And so you might pray for them for several weeks. I'm not saying it's always convenient to do that, because it might be something that needs to be dealt with today. But I'm talking about sometimes you might pray over it for a period of time, and then at the right time, when you do confront them, when you do talk about it, you know that you have released love and acceptance, hopefully, for them versus just anger, frustration, or whatever it is you feel. So, confront it. Talk about it. One thing for sure, things don't usually get better on their own. I've been married 30 years. I kind of know about this. Me and my wife can have a disagreement and we can push it up under the rug. But unless we address it, that thing is still up under the rug. got to get it out in the open, because as long as it's up under there, it's the thing that's messing up the vibe. It's the thing that's messing up the flow. So talk about it.